guys, it's me, your Mamja. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Hope you like and subscribe. For today's video, we're reading a story about Walter the Baker by Eric Carle. Long ago, in a town encircled by a wall, lived Walter the Baker and his wife Anna, and their son Walter Jr. Walter the Baker was known even outside the walls of the town. He was the best baker in the whole duchy. Early every morning, while everybody else was still asleep, Walter began baking his breads, rolls, cookies, tarts, and pies. Anna sold the baked goods in the store. No one could resist the warm, sweet smells drifting from Walter's bakery. People came from near and far to taste the delicious rolls. The Duke and Duchess who ruled over the duchy loved Walter's sweet rolls. Every morning, Walter Jr. carried a basket full of warm, sweet rolls to the castle where they lived. Said the Duchess, spreading jelly on her roll. Said the Duke, putting honey on his. And so each day was the same as the day before, until one early morning, when Walter's cat was chasing a mouse and tipped over the can of milk. "What will I do?" cried Walter. "I cannot make sweet rolls without fresh milk." Walter grabbed a pitcher of water. "I hope nobody will not notice the difference," he said as he poured the water into the flour to make the dough. Now, you and I may not be able to tell the difference between a roll made with water and one made with milk. But the Duke, and especially the Duchess, could tell the difference. Cried the Duchess after she took a bite. "What is this?" roared the Duke. "Where is Walter the Baker? Bring him here at once!" So Walter was brought before the Duke. "What do you call this?" roared the Duke. "This is not a roll, this is a stone." And with that, he threw it at Walter's feet. I use water instead of milk," Walter admitted, hanging his head in shame. "Pack your things and leave this town and my duchy forever," shouted the Duke. "I never want to see you again." "My Duke," pleaded Walter, "this is my home. Where will I go? Please give me one more chance, please." The Duke remembered Walter's good rolls and how much he and the Duchess would miss them. "You may stay, but only if you can invent a roll through which the rising sun can shine 3 times. One piece of dough, and it must taste good. Now, go home and bring such a roll tomorrow morning." Poor Walter worried and sad. He trudged back to his bakery. Walter worked all day and night. He made long rolls, short rolls, round rolls, twisted rolls, he made thin rolls, and he made fat rolls. Walter beat, pulled, pushed, and pounded the dough, but it was all in vain. He could not come up with a roll that would please the Duke. By early morning, Walter had only one long piece of dough left. "It's hopeless," he cried. In a sudden fit of anger, he grabbed the last piece of dough and flung it against the ceiling. "Stick there!" he yelled at the dough. But it didn't. It fell, twisting itself as it dropped and plopped into a pail of water. Anna and Walter Jr. were awakened by Walter's yell. They rushed into the bakery just as Walter was about to dump out the water and the twisted piece of dough. "Father, stop!" shouted Walter Jr. "Look!" Anna quickly popped the dough into the hot oven. Soon it was brown and crisp. She took the roll and handed it to Walter. It hadn't risen very high, but it had 3 holes. Walter held up the twisted roll and smiled. He saw that the morning sun was shining through it 3 times. Walter put the roll into a basket and rushed to the castle to deliver his invention to the Duke and Duchess. The Duke and Duchess saw the morning sunshine through the roll 3 times. Then they each took a small bite. Walter was afraid to look because he had no idea how it would taste. "Well done," said the Duke. "Perfect," exclaimed by the Duchess. They were both glad that Walter would not have to be sent away. And Walter, too, was happy that he could stay. "Now, pray tell us, what do you call this?" asked the Duke. Yes, Please tell," Walter stammered as he tried to come up with the name for the Duke. "Pretzel it shall be. From now on it shall be sweet rolls in the morning and pretzels in the afternoon," said the Duchess. Walter returned to his bakery and spent all day and night making pretzels for the whole town to taste. The next morning, everyone cheered for Walter and the pretzel maker. So thanks guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.